Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. This is Tati, and if you're new here, welcome. Nice to meet you. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I know I say this every single video because it's just always changing. You never know what you're gonna get. I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite rituals. This is kind of like a self-care act that you can really incorporate into your day. And I know that whenever I do this, I feel so good. And what I like to do is just make myself some green tea with delicious honey. And I love to do yoga outside in the sun, outdoors where I can hear all the birds, sometimes cars, but I really enjoy the sound of nature. This isn't a new moon specific video, but I kind of just wanted to touch bases with you guys because the new moon is in Pisces, and Pisces is all about peace. It's about expression of thoughts and ideas. And the crazy thing is that the sun, moon, Jupiter, and Neptune are all falling in Pisces, which is so insane. So the Pisces energy that's coming through right now is absolutely intense. But Pisces is all about focusing on our dreams, our wishes, and our bigger vision for ourselves, for our community, for our world. Personally, this new moon has been calling me specifically. What I've been feeling is a need to heal. And I've been feeling a major energetic shift where I feel spirit is calling me to really reflect on the things that sometimes we don't want to look at. For example, our shadows, our insecurities, our doubts, our fears, all of that. And that's something that has been coming up big for me at this time. But another thing that this new moon is really calling on us to do is to dream big and have the freedom to dream, right? The freedom to dream means that there's no limit on what you can dream or what you can wish for yourself, what you can visualize. And because this Pisces new moon wants us to dream so big, that sometimes we can get lost and not be able to understand how that dream can actually come to fruition. And that's where the Virgo energy is coming in right now. And Virgo is a very grounded earth sign. And so it gives that balance to the dreams that we have. We have to become detailed. We need details in order to structure and to materialize and essentially to ground our dreams. Because to me, I'm picturing like our dreams, our biggest dreams. When we look at them, we're picturing them up in the stars, far away, somewhere so far that we can't even touch with our hand. But you can touch your dreams, but you have to focus on the details of how you're going to get there. What structures are you going to put in place so that this dream doesn't just stay lost in the stars, but instead becomes grounded on this physical realm with you here. So don't be afraid to express your ideas. Don't be afraid to express your thoughts. It's in focusing on your dreams and your bigger vision that you're going to understand what it is that you want to create. What is unique to you is your ability to create. Yes, we're all here. And yes, everybody has the ability to create, but nobody has the ability to create like you. Nobody. Pisces also rules dance. And I heard this from Braca Goldsmith. And she said that there was a quote that she said, and And she said, nobody dances like you, which is so true. Yes, we can mimic dancers. Yes, we can try to do the exact moves and follow the movements of certain, very popular performers or dancers. But everybody's dance is so unique to them because it is their own personalized expression, their own personalized movement. And she was right. Nobody dances like you. Even if you think you don't dance well, still nobody dances like you. Another thing that has been very much prevalent in my thoughts recently is how spirituality is no longer a choice in my life. And I don't know if you can relate with that, but I don't feel that spirituality is a choice for myself anymore. And instead, it just feels like a calling. It feels like a calling, and I no longer have to follow anyone else's guidance because I feel like I'm being guided on my own. I'm being guided in a unique way that Spirit knows that is the only way they can get through to me. That is the only way that Tatiana is going to be able to hear us, is if we guide her in the ways that are unique and special and meaningful to her. And so if you are feeling called to spirituality, whatever that may look like for you, that could be as simple as meditation, or that could be as big as going on a spiritual retreat. Who knows? It's unique to all of us. Like I said, it's a very individualized practice, spirituality. But there's no doubt in my mind that Spirit is calling onto us as a whole. And the way that they're calling onto us as a whole is that they're getting through to us. They're breaking down our boundaries, and they're speaking directly to each and every single one of us at this time. We're being called to uplift ourselves. And the reason that there are so many hardships in some people's lives is because Spirit is telling them that this is not to break you down. This is not to shut you down and to stop you from continuing on your path. This is to let you know that Spirit is trying to pull you up. Spirit is grabbing you by the shirt collar and pulling you up and saying, hey, we see you and we need you to see you. We need you to see your whole truth. And if you can't see your whole truth right now, we're going to keep putting in these divine moments of self-realization until you wake up. That is what Spirit's saying, in my opinion, right now. The energy of Pisces is not only about creativity and creation, but it's also about spirituality and the yin energy. Yin energy is about flow. It's about water. And there's this song by The Beautiful Course, and I forget the name of the song, but I was just listening to it yesterday, and they said, be like water, my friend. You can find your way around it or through it. And I thought that was so impactful, because lately I've been getting visualizations of water, and I've been feeling like Spirit wants me to take notes, literally take notes from water and how it moves and acts. And in that song, they were basically saying that nothing can stop you on your path. The only options are to go either around the obstacle or right through it. Water doesn't stop. And I was just telling this to one of my friends the other day. A river doesn't stop flowing just because a log or a boulder or a duck is in it. It keeps flowing around it, and it does it in a very graceful way. So I'm going to quote the song again and say, "Be like water, my friend. You can find your way around it or through it." Okay? I wish I could remember the name of that song, but when I listened to those lyrics yesterday, I was like, wow, this is all about Pisces energy. This is beautiful. And not only did they say the part about being able to flow around or through any obstacle, but they also said never allow yourself to stay rigid, because you get to decide the shape you're in, just like water. Water decides what shape to take. And when nothing gives, be able to flow. It's in being fluid. In not only physically do you feel more healthy and more malleable when physically you allow yourself to be more fluid, but internally and mentally, your mindset, allow it to be fluid, never rigid. You'll be surprised where being fluid and malleable can bring you to in life and who you can become. This life was meant to change us, to mold us, to bring us to our inner truth. And it's in becoming stiff and rigid that you never get to discover who you actually are, who you are meant to become, the truth of your essence. Remind yourself of that inner freedom. You have the freedom to be fluid, to be malleable. This society and the opinions of others are often what causes us to think we have to become rigid, we have to become stiff, and just this immovable object. And that is not what we're supposed to be. That is not who we are. You do yourself and the people around you a great disservice when you don't allow yourself to be like water. Be like water, my friend. Take the time, take like 5 minutes, and just Google or type in on YouTube water and just look up, just see what comes up. You may find yourself wanting to go out in nature and stand by a stream or river or pond and take a few seconds to mindfully watch that water. Just observe it. Just observe it. That's all you have to do. You don't have to find the words to describe what you're observing, but as long as you observe how that water behaves, that's all it takes for you to download that information. That's all it takes. Humans, we are incredible, and all we have to do is observe something once in order to learn from it. So do yourself that favor and take a moment or two. Today would be optimal, but if you can find a day during the week to simply observe some water. And this doesn't have to be something that takes a bunch of time out of your day. You could literally go to your sink, open the tap, and as you watch the water flow out, observe it, listen to it. What does it sound like? How does it act? But I personally like going out into nature. That's my favorite thing. I did have some affirmations that I wanted to share with you all. And I decided to only focus on 5 affirmations. And the reason being is that I want these affirmations to really stick with you. And if I do 20 affirmations is not going to stick with you. So I'm going to simplify and leave it at 5 affirmations. These affirmations, I hope you carry these into your week and also your month ahead. Now let's begin. The first affirmation for today is, I have creative freedom to materialize my thoughts and ideas. I have creative freedom to materialize my thoughts and ideas. Second, I am intuitive, mystical, and creative. I am intuitive, mystical, and creative. Number 3, I embrace healing energy into my deepest wounds. I embrace healing energy into my deepest wounds. Number 4, I focus my energy on my dreams, wishes, and bigger vision. I focus my energy on dreams, wishes, and bigger vision. And number 5, magic is all around me. Magic is all around me. Let these affirmations show you your power. Allow yourself to feel the magic that is all around you, but especially all within you, because you, my friend, are magical. You are intuitive, you are mystical, and you are creative. And you have the freedom to materialize any of your dreams, ideas, and thoughts. And remember that it is only you who can heal your deepest wounds. Nobody on this planet has the power that you have. You are love, you are light, and just like water, you will always be able to flow. Flow around and through anything. Thank you for watching. Peace and blessings. Until next time, take care. Do not fail to learn from the pure voice of an ever-flowing mountain stream splashing over the rocks. Peace originates with the flow of things. Its heart is like the movement of the wind and waves. The way is like the veins that circulate blood through our bodies, following the natural flow of life force. If you are separated in the slightest from that divine essence, you are far off the path. Again, it's been such an absolute pleasure spending time with you guys here again, being able to share on YouTube, and I really appreciate you, and I wish you much love, peace, and blessings. Goodbye for now. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like, comment, and share. Thank you.